Okay. Yeah, hitting it. Yes, good evening, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon. My name is Edward Ibera. I say, always delighted to be on the path, on this side of the divide, to show you an opportunity that has been transforming lives across the globe. Be sure you are not left out of this. Just be sure. All right. So I represent Satoshi Africa, and we are bringing you an opportunity that goes by the name to know it. To know it is coined from three words: to know it, which means knowledge. Friends, there is one thing that can help us to be liberated today, and that is knowledge. That is knowledge. A wise man once said, talking about Nelson Mandela, that there is one thing you can use to change a people, to change a nation, to change a country, and that is knowledge. Knowledge. That's what we're bringing to you, and to know it. Friends, I want to show you very quickly how this can change your life. Cryptocurrency have come to stay. This meeting, I'm not here to teach you or to educate you on cryptocurrency. Grab your phone, go type what is Bitcoin, go type what is cryptocurrency, go type what is block technology on your Google search, and you know exactly what it all stands for. But in summary, it's a digital currency which you and I need to connect to right now for that change, that transformation that you and I have been yearning for a long time now. Right, so we'll share my screen now, and then we get started. Remember, this is taking a different tone. Okay, let's go. Talking about the power of to know it. Why to know it? Yes, why to know it? Now, if you go to CoinMarketCap or you go to CoinGecko, you have all the coins listed. You realize that total number of coins right now, CoinMarketCap are over 10,000. Yes, over 10,000 coins. Talking about the cryptos are listed there. Now, the exchange, over 400 exchange you can find in total, whether on CoinGecko or CoinMarketCap, put them together, it's over 400. Now, how do you know the coins to buy? How do you know the exchange to use? Knowing fully well that there are so many of them there. Once upon a time, we bought certain coins. I remember buying a particular coin in 2018 with $4,000. As I speak with you, the value of that coin is not more than $20. Then how do we know the coins to buy? Because some persons use the same 4,000 to buy one or two coins. The same 2018 today, they are into millions. So what the difference? Now the difference is this: you need to know the coin that got projects, okay, behind them, coins that have the usability of that particular coin. Now the use cases on that coin. What is the coin meant for? What the project attached to that coin? So you get to find out. And how many of these coins can you find out? 10,000? Do you know how long it take you to check one coin after the other? That's the reason why you need to know it. To know it will do all of that for you and then tell you the ones to buy and the ones to stay away from. And of course, the kind of exchange you should use. Remember using a particular exchange. Yes, we used a particular exchange in 2016, 2017, and that was Cryptopia. Today, Cryptopia is no more. We're gone with all our coins, gone with all our monies. So how do you know the exchange to trust? How do you know the exchange to use so that you won't wake up tomorrow and not get to see your coins again? That's the reason why you should connect with to know it, where they will take care of the fundamentals of these coins, knowing the use cases, knowing the project attached to these coins, because not all coins created there are meant for projects. Some are created to take your hard-earned money away from you. So how do you know them? To know it will help you in analyzing these coins. The expert you got, and they come back to tell you the coins to buy. And of course, remember, you buy the coins and the Bitcoin will be in your custody. You are not going to give your hard-earned money to anybody, trust me. The money will be with you. You only get the direction, the guide on what to do. You do it, and you watch your money grow while in your custody. That is what Tonoit is doing, giving us the power, 100%, to grow our money from the little it is, or from whatever it is right now, into abundance. Then talking about the technical parts of this project, of this coin. Where has this coin been? What has it done? Where is it right now? From there, they can tell where it's heading later. Then portfolio management. How do you manage a portfolio correctly? What should you do on your portfolio? Because the money is in your hands. You see, many of us who made money in the past and we lost the money. Now, for you to be wealthy, there are two things you need to do. You need to learn to make money, to create money. You need to learn to multiply your money. You need to learn to secure your money, all right, or to protect your money, and then learn to transfer your money. Many of us, oftentimes, we stop at the level of creating money, or the level of making money, at the level of earning money. We stop there. And before you know what is happening, everything is gone. But to know it, you'll be taught how to make money. You'll be taught how to multiply the money. And then, of course, you'll be taught how to protect the money, and eventually transferring the money will not be an issue because you'll be taught all of that. The life skill. Here is where you get a skill. The skill of how to invest in cryptocurrency, the skill of how to farm cryptocurrency, the skill of how to trade cryptocurrency, the skill for the ones to hold where necessary. Now, this is a skill you are going to acquire through tonoit platform, and you'll be ensured you are paid for the rest of your life. Why? Because you got the skill. Now, finally, mentorship. Now, I always tell people, you find yourself in a place where you are void of mentoring, where mentorship is not so what you get. Please run away from that. Run away from it. Run away. Ensure you find a way to understand what you are doing so that should it happen, you will always be able, okay, to create again that which you created. Perhaps you lost it for one reason or the other, but because you have gotten the skill and the right mentorship, you can always do it again and again. If you go to the coin market cap right now, or CoinGecko, you realize that what is being traded right now, okay, on cryptos, what's being traded is well over $1 trillion. At some point, it got to $2 trillion. All right, about $1.4 trillion at the moment. Okay, now there is something to take away from there. Two friends came together and said, let's get into business. One said they want to get into pharmaceutical, the other one wanted to get into something else, maybe chalk production. Okay, like, why would you go into chalk production? That is pretty small. So don't worry, I can manage. Now the guy went into from pharmaceuticals, he started growing little by little, and of course started getting contacts from different parts of the world. Hey, we want to establish something in your country. Can we do it through you? Can we collaborate with you? You see, he took his business beyond what he started with, because it was a global business. There were big players in that space. Unlike his friends who labored for many years, we can tell 10 years later, they will never be at the same pace. They will never be at the same level. That is what you should consider before you get into any business. What is the volatility? What is the volume? What level? I mean, how far can you go with that business you are getting into? This is one thing you should consider, and cryptocurrency is offering you that, truly. And again, it's built on the internet. Not just that, of course, blockchain technology. Okay, so it is very key that you get into a place where you are sure there's room for expansion. Okay, and that's the reason why you have that written there. Now let's take a look at how Bitcoin have been faring since 2010. Right, since 2010, how it has been with Bitcoin. Now let's come to the bottom here. Since 2010, at some point, the low price of Bitcoin was $0.01. Of course, it got to 50 cents. In 2011, 31.91 cents. Before we get to the year 2021, now take a look at 2010. Now, do you know that if you had spent $100 in buying Bitcoin at 50 cents, yes, half a dollar, if you have bought bought Bitcoin with $100, that would have given you 200 Bitcoin. If you had bought Bitcoin at this price, yes, of 50 cents, that would have cost you, that would have given you 200 Bitcoin. Now, if you have bought Bitcoin at 1 cent with $100, that would have given you 1,000 Bitcoin. Now let's assume what you bought at 50 cents, 200 Bitcoin. Today, the price of Bitcoin is around $33,000 or $34,000. multiply that by $200, okay, by 200 Bitcoin, you can tell that that would have given you some huge amount of Bitcoin today. All right, it's a huge amount of Bitcoin. Let's do the calculation together. Okay, 200 multiplied by $34,000. That's $6.8 million. $6.8 million. 200 BTC. Okay, that's what you bought. At what price? At $100. You bought with $100 at 50 cents. Okay, 50 cents. That's half a dollar. That today would have amounted to $6.8 million. Well, if you're in the US, you agree with me that that's some huge amount of money. What happens if convert that to your local currency? For us in Nigeria, that's some crazy money, man. All right, in the last 11 years. Today, Bitcoin is 34,000. Yet the low of this year thus far is 2028, and the high of this year thus far is $64,000. Okay, $64,863.1. Sorry, there's a mistake there in typing that. Okay, so this is what it is today. Now the question is, did you miss from it? Of course, many of us here, we missed it. Imagine somebody ask you to come and invest in something that you ask the person, where is the office? Say there's no office. Who controls it? Who regulates it? Nobody. Is the government in support of it? You said no. Does government regulate it? You said no. Does government know that there's this at all? You said I don't know. So well, throw it away. I don't invest in such things. Perhaps that would have been your reaction should someone had asked you to invest in Bitcoin 11 years ago. Okay, but if you think Bitcoin is high now, don't worry, find out to know it. We know exactly where it's going to. Okay, in another 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, 1 year from now, we know exactly where it's going to. We know when it's going. We know when it's going down, and of course we know when it's going back up. All right, so that's the whole essence of being part of this community. All right, a while ago we got this info from CBN, our beloved CBN, saying, hey, we have nothing to do with cryptocurrency. They said all manner of things, but the good news here is that there has been, of course, a withdrawal, okay, of that statement, okay, of such secular, and now they're looking at how they can partner, how they can play in the space. While they were doing that, another country, Kenya, was saying yes to it. Of course, very recently, El Salvador happened to be the very first country, okay, to adopt Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, as legal tender. A wise one, you will say, well, many are fighting them, but time will tell. Time will tell. All right, if the step, if it's a good step, all right, if it's a step in a good direction, time will tell. All right, so let's move on because of our time. All right, of course, you and I know that Deloitte is one of the biggest accounting and the auditing firm, okay, in the world, and they've been able to let us in some very good information how corporate bodies, okay, companies are delving into the purchase of Bitcoin, not with small money, of course, with huge amount of money. And the question is, if this is true, how would it benefit us? How would it benefit ordinary men and women like us? How would it benefit us? You're going to find out very soon, because these guys are coming and bringing the money into the space. But if they meet you in the space, it will be a plus for you. You see, cryptocurrency, Bitcoin or cryptocurrency in general, is one opportunity that I've seen where everyone can be a player. It doesn't matter how much you have, it doesn't matter who you are, everyone can be a player in this space. And that's the reality. See, the man who is investing $1 billion, imagine a company, all right, investing $1 billion into buying of Bitcoin, all right, and then the man who is investing $10, all of them are going to make money. You see, That is why we say it is in crypto space, it's in the Bitcoin, of course. Knowing how to invest, of course, you need to know how to invest in the space. That's what tonoit actually does for us. Knowing how to do that is giving us that unfair advantage so that anybody can play in the space. The guy who is investing $1 billion, if you get 10%, if you get 100%, if you get whatever percentage, guess what? It will not stop me who will use $10, $100. It will not stop me from getting my own profit. Everyone, we all make our profit, we'll get our profit. That is where we are playing right now, friends. That's where we are playing, okay? Now, time will permit us to show you all of these that these guys are showing us how a lot is happening. Now, I picked this up some time ago from one of the groups I belong to, and then and here's what it says. In the last 21 years, someone said, internet may just be a passing fad. It may just be a passing fad. As millions give up on it, the internet straight away, that thing that will not, that won't go any far. Friends, 21 years after, this was said December 5, 2000, 21 years after. What are you saying about internet? Is it a passing fad? Internet, you agree with me, have become a tool, have become a platform, have become something that everyone, everywhere, all right, will make use of. Tell me what you can do right now with that internet. Friends, here is another question. What's your own opinion right now about cryptocurrency, about blockchain technology? A passing fad? Time will tell. Would you want to wait for that 21 years to know if it will be a passing fad or not? You better not try it. Otherwise, posterity will not forgive you. Now, let's look at trade call results. Okay, let's look at trade call results in short-term trades, in intraday trades, and long-term trades. Short-term trades are trades that you will take within 1 hour to 12 hours, or to 24 hours. Intraday trades can take between a day, 4 or 8 days. But long-term trades can take months. All right, we take months, 6 months, 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. We're going to see some good money, all right, flowing in this direction. Now, someone asked, but I'm a very busy person, a super busy person. Are you sure I can cope with all of this? Since you guys are saying do it yourself, don't give your money to any company, to anybody, to any third party to trade for you or to do it for you. Do it yourself, but I'm very busy. Don't worry. We got something that we are sure that you take profit irrespective of your time schedule. All right, now take a look. These are profit taking with our short-term trades. Now, let's take a look at a trade call that could change your life. In long-term trades now, okay, in long-term trades. Just one trade call, take a look at this, from $500 to $4.2 million. Guess how long it took? In less than 6 months. 6 months. That's all it took for someone who invested $500 by following a simple call that was made by a community, smart community. In 6 months, 500 became $4.2 million. Here, the beauty of all of this is that the money in his custody, the money in his hand, he didn't have to give it to a third party. He didn't give it to anybody. He got a smart call, he got a smart trade, and he followed through with it, and he became a billionaire in Naira from 180,000 Naira. Find out. That was Thoughtcoin in 2019 February. Thoughtcoin was 24 cents. Yes, 24 cents, $0.24, 24 cents. Now take a look at what happened. Now, 24 cents. If you had invested $100, that would have given you $416, 416 units. 500 would have given you 2,000 units, and $1,000 would have given you 4,166 units. Now, 6 months later, all right, 6 months later, when the price of this coin got to 2,000 from 24 cents, your $100 would have given you 842,781 dollars. Your 500 would have given you $4.2 million. Your 1,000 would have given you $8.4 million. A lot of money, you will say, right? A lot of money. Now, you missed it. I'm pretty sure that you missed it. Very sure that you missed it. Hey, I missed it too because I didn't get this information. I got it much later. Now, let's take a look at one more. I remember in 2020, which was last year, the first quarter of last year, we were asked to buy certain coins, a number of them, that these coins were going to do 10,000% in 2 years, okay? And we went ahead and that played out. Now, this happened to be one of such coins. Now, look at this. At the time we were asked to buy this coin, it was 4 cents, $0.04, 4 cents, okay? Now, as of today, it's around $6. Of course, it got to $15 before it came down. But let's take a look at this. Now, March 13, it was 4 cents, right? Now, if you had invested $100 in buying this coin, which many of us did, we invested in different things. Some of us, we bought property, and the property have not gone anywhere. As a matter of fact, for one reason or the other, the value has even gone lower than when we bought it. We will have to wait for another 5-10 years before we get anything worthwhile from those properties that we bought some years ago, right? But look at this. You bought this coin with $100. $100 in Nigeria last year was $100 was 36,000 naira. Okay, you bought this and that gave you 2,500 units. With 500, you got 12,500 units. With $1,000, you got 25,000 units. Now, my focus is on $100 because I believe most people can afford $100. Now, take a look at this. 1 year later, the price moved from 4 cents to $6.55. 1 year later. Now take a look. So $100 that you invested in buying this coin 1 year ago would have given you $16,375. That's over 8 million naira with 36,000 naira. Your $500 would have given you about 40 million naira. Your $1,000 would have given you well over 81 million naira. Friends, where do you stand? That is $163,750. Now, the beauty of all of this is that your money is in your custody. Remember, they do it yourself. The money is in your custody. You never have to give your money to anybody. I hear people say, let the expert trade for you. Hey, no such thing as experts. No such thing, okay, as professionals. If they're actually professionals, let them mentor you and you do it yourself. Friends, everyone wants to be in control of their money. Is anything anybody looking for right now is absolute control. Absolute control. Yes, it is possible for you to be in control of your resources, in control of your money, control of your wealth, and watch it grow into abundance. It is possible. To know it, I've made it clear to all that truly we can do it ourselves, watch our money grow while in our custody. Now, this is one more coin, all right, that we also made to buy then. 1 year later, here's what happened. Here's what happened 1 year later. The $100 investment in this coin, okay, would have given you 24 million naira. That's $48,455. $100. $100. That's about 36,000 naira last year. Would have turned 24 million naira, friends. That's it. No rocket science. That is it. The $500 will have given you, that's about 180,000 naira last year, would have given you $242,000. That's about 121 million naira. $1,000 would have given you 242 million naira. That's about $484,000 for it. Now someone is asking, is it right time to buy this coin? If you go buy these coins, you are 100% on your own because we know exactly when to buy them and we know when to let go of those coins. Friends, get to know it. That is how you know when to buy these coins, how long you hold them, and when to let go of these coins. Okay, get to know it. That is why to know it exists. Okay, a few other possibilities in this space, talking about the crypto space. Okay, now take a look at this coin called Verge. 6 years ago, okay, this coin, 2015, the price of this coin was 0.000, about 50 before you get to some good figures, 233. Okay, now take a look at what happened. 2015, say you bought this coin at $0.0000023. Okay, now you bought this coin with $100. Imagine what you will get: 44,843,049 units. Now, approximately 3 years later. All right, 3 years later, what do you get? With $100, you see 11.6 million USD, 558.2 million USD. While with $1,000, you see 116.59 million USD. The question is this possible? Take it or leave it. People made this money. It can only be possible in the crypto space. All right. Like I told you earlier, this is one way we can liberate ourselves. Yes, of course, someone said from meta slavery. This is one of the ways right now, legitimate way we can get ourselves liberated from what? From the conspiracy that is against us, which I started talking about much earlier. All right. So get to know it and become free, absolutely free, okay, and get into abundance. All right, here is another coin called Wi-Fi. Now, this particular coin, July 2020 rather, okay, it came out, the price was at $31, $31.6. If you had invested $100 in buying this coin, all right, we saw this coin like, hey, how can I buy coins so high, $31? It's too much. I better go and buy some other coins. But take a look at what happened. With the $100 that I bought just 3 units, no problem. 515, no problem. 1,031 units. But look at this. 8 weeks later, of course, this coin has skyrocketed and done some crazy movement. It has done something that naturally you wonder if this is true. Okay, now your $100 you invested in buying this coin, all right? What happened? 8 weeks later, yes, 8 weeks later, 8 weeks later, $100 will have given you $131,000. That's 65 million naira. 500 would have given you $655,000. And 1,000 would have given you $1.3 million. Now take a look at the naira equivalent for those of us who are on the in Nigeria, joining me in Nigeria right now. Now, this is possible when you have knowledge. Friends, what divides the rich from the poor is knowledge. Take it or leave it. Knowledge. How much do you know? Now, did you miss all of this? Did you miss it? Of course, some of us missed it. It would be a huge error for you to miss what is coming. Huge error for you to miss what is coming. And if you do, posterity will not forgive you. Trust me, posterity will not forgive you. Here's another coin, Yobit. And Yobit did your $100 investment in Yobit 1 year ago, all right, would have given you $137 million. 500 would have given you $689 million. And 1,000 would have given you $1.3 billion. Friends, not rocket science. Not a rocket science. This is how it feels like when you get to know some coins before they become public. To know it offers you all of that. Offers you all of that. Get to know it. All right, get to know it. Now, I need you to see this very quickly before I call it a day. So take a look at this. Okay, this is one more coin. The $100 would have given you $72,000. Okay, 500 would have given you $360,000, and 500, 1,000 would have given you $721,000. Friends, it is happening. Take it or leave it. All right. Now, tonoit is offering you all of this. tonoit got a marketplace for you where you can have access to all this information. tonoit is the marketplace. Okay. Now, as a marketplace, you get to connect with all the service providers that will ensure you enjoy all of this. Okay. And as a customer, you get some mentorship to ensure that the money you pay, you get value for it. And as an IBO, if you choose to talk about the business like I'm doing now, you'll be rewarded handsomely so you can make some money to buy more of these coins. So first, learn. Okay, from the academy, the orange area, right? You expose some beginners course. There you get to know about some of these coins. So they will go from the you get to see what is Bitcoin, what is cryptocurrency, what is block technology. You get to see what is fiat currency. You get to see the psychology of trading. You get to see how you can become an investor, a farmer, okay, or a trader in the crypto space. You get to see what we'll talk about fundamentals and technical analysis. You get to see all of that so that you know how to analyze coins even by yourself. Now we have the intermediate trading course, and we have the advanced trading course. That will cost you $500. Now we got the trade strategies. Okay, we have the long term, the day trade, the matter, the small cap, big gains. Friends, all of these will ensure you have access to some coins that will do wonders for you, that will change the narrative for you in the next coming year, in 2 years from now, 3 years from now, 5 years from now. Do you know that we have access to coins that will do 500,000%? We have access to coins that will do 1,000,000% in about 5 years from now. Did you know? Get to know it and have the full information all to yourself. And we have to be it, which will help you become a better version of yourself. Now, the master trade that will cost you $1,500, okay, is being compressed to ensure that you pay $1,000 for a year rather than paying $1,500, and you get the academy for free. Remember, academy will cost you $500, yes, for a lifetime. But if you buy this combo pack, you will be partying with $1,000 that will ensure you have all of this, whether the short-term trade, the intra-trade, and of course the long-term trade, coins that will change your destiny. You have access to all of that. All right, again, it costs you $1,000 for a year. All right, now in conclusion, before I let you go, now seeing what is possible with knowledge and professional guidance, it is now impossible to subscribe and follow the system. Yes, system that will save you stress, that will save you time, that will save you energy, that will save you money, and follow a system without an exit from lack into financial freedom in the shortest possible time. Friends, whether you agree to what I've shared this evening, whether we agree with or without us, friends, this space will move on just the way internet, when it came and many doubted it, moved on and changed lives, have changed lives many years. Same way, the block technology, the cryptocurrency space will sure move on. All right, so the earlier you get involved, the better for you. And before I let you go, there's one more thing I want to share with you. I know our time is fast spent. Now here, I need to share this with you quickly. Remember, I will talk about the fundamentals that you have access to, the technical you have access to, portfolio management skill, life skill, and of course, mentorship that tonoit offers you. Now, here, before I let you go quickly, very important. If you choose to talk about tonoit, share the opportunity with friends, you will be rewarded handsomely as an IBO, independent business owner, because you cannot see something nice, good like this, that will change generations, that will change generations, and you will not let others know about it. But if you do, you'll be rewarded. And from the reward, imagine you have someone come to the space to buy, for example, the master trade of the combo pack of $1,000. You get $100, a personal sales bonus, get $100. You take the $100 to go and buy a coin that will do 1,000,000% in 5 years. Remember, you got that money because you help someone to have access to the same knowledge, same information you have right now. He comes in, he have the knowledge, he's growing his money, and you are rewarded by helping others come in with $100. Now you took the $100, you went ahead, purchased a coin, called by the same community. You bought the coin with $100. 5 years later, the coin would have done 1,000,000%. Guess what? The $100 would have given you $1 million. Where did you get the money from? You got the money simply by helping others have access to this platform called tonoit. All right, now get rewarded. 6 ways we are rewarded in tonoit as IBO. Okay, now before I take you into the six ways, we'll have you coming in, okay, and then you choose to connect 2 persons. Remember, this part is optional. It's for those of us who don't have money, okay, and we need to be rewarded as we help others come in. We don't have the $1,000, we don't have the $1 million to buy the coins they're asking us to buy. We do not have the money, but we can help others come in to help them grow their money. Now, while we do that, we are rewarded. So if I come in and I recommend Ami, and I recommend tonoit to Ami, and same time I recommend it to Ben, and both of them decide to come in, I become a pioneer. Of course, I'm rewarded for being a pioneer. Now, taking further step, if I help Ami to connect A1 and A2, and help Ben to connect B1 and B2, I become a rising star. That's you. So if you help Ami and Ben to connect A1 and A2, and Ben B1 and B2, you become a rising star. So let's get into the 6 ways proper how we are being rewarded. 6 ways. First, the ranks pioneer. As a pioneer, you can earn up to $500 every single day. If that happens every day, okay, without stop, in a year, that will amount to $192,500. As a rising star, you get $1,500 every day, okay, and then because you get a lapel. As a rising star builder, you get an iPad, and your daily income is now taking up to $2,000. Remember, this is from binary income alone. Team sales bonus, where you are paid 15 to 25%, depending on your rank, okay, to infinity. Not to the 10th level, not to the 15th level, not to the 18th level, to infinity. You are paid 15% to 25% to infinity. All right. And then how much you can earn a day will be determined by the rank you've attained. Now, the next is a director, where you are paid $8,000 every single day. And of course, you qualify to go on a luxurious holiday. Okay, I'll come to the royalty sales bonus very soon. Now, the next is executive, where you earn $16,000 every day, and you get a customized watch, okay, a brutally customized watch. Now, the next is chief executive, where you are given a Mercedes-Benz and $24,000 earnings every single day from the binary income alone, talking about the team sales bonus alone, which ranges till infinity, no end to it. Now, how the vice chairman, where you start earning $30,000. Yes, as the vice chairman. All right. And then the last is the chairman, where you earn $40,000. That's about 20 million naira for us in Nigeria on daily basis. As a vice chairman, you get a Mercedes-Benz SUV or a Tesla Cybertruck. You make a choice. And as a chairman, you are given $500,000 on the table for you to get a house anywhere in the world. Okay. Now we have extra bonuses that comes to us. 2% a bonus share pool. Now here's what happens, or how people can benefit from here. Every month, all the sales made by tonoit, 2% of the sales is shared among certain people. Who are the people? Beautiful people, handsome people. Who are these people? Okay, now these are people or individuals, members of this community, who have been able to earn personal sales bonus of that 10%, personal sales bonus, okay, up to $250. It means you're able to help others come in to buy one product or one digital product, whatever it is that person purchased in a marketplace, and that will earn you $250. So anybody who is able to earn that, get to share from it. Okay, for those on your screen right now, each of them went home with $1,005 because they qualified to profit or to share from the pool. Of course, it fluctuates the amount to be earned. It depends on what the company made for that particular month and the number of people that qualified for it. All right, so the top salesperson will go home with extra 1,500, and the fastest qualifier, okay, will go home with $1,000. Before I let you go, this is the big picture. All right, yes, big picture, a 2-year projected income. Remember, the earnings from the binary, or call it team sales bonus, to infinity. But we did a 2-year projection. Now, if you come in, for example, this month, and you're able to connect 2 persons, Ami and Ben, all right, whatever name you want to choose, 2 persons, within your first 30 days, you will earn $60. Now, all you need to do is teach the 2 of them to do the same thing. But the second month would have earned $180. Guess what? By the 24th month, of course, it goes beyond that, but for the sake of calculation or projection, we stop at 24 months. Now, in the next 24 months, $13.5 million what would have earned. Yes, $13.5 million. In Naira, for us in Nigeria, that's a 6.7 billion Naira. And the question is, are you sure somebody is interested in doing this? I just want to come in, use the report to grow my money, and that's all. We are fine with that too. We are fine with that. A friend in the UK said, that's all I want. I just want to grow my money. I don't want to tell anybody about it. I said, no problem. That's what we represent. Come in, buy any of the strategy, buy any of our products, buy any of the opportunities we got here, and grow your money all by yourself. Few days later, she called like, hey, can I tell my friend about it? I said, why not? You can tell your friend. Because I can see my money growing. I said, that is it. She called her friend came in, bought some of our products, and she was rewarded. Do you know that at the end of that month, she became the highest earner for that month, the quickest highest earner for that month. Why? Yeah, she came in with that. She didn't want to tell anybody about it. But at the end of the day, she saw what was good. She had no choice but to let others know about it. Friends, that is what is happening here in tonoit. Now, there is a different part to our earnings called royalty sales bonus, where you earn 5% of the earnings, of the binary earnings, the team sales bonus earnings of your team, down to the seventh generation. All right. Now, what happens if you have, say, 100 persons? All right, 100 persons, the 5th generation, 100 persons who earns $500 each in your team. Each of them, they're making money, $500 from their team sales bonus. They're happy. From their binary earnings, they're happy, 500 every day. Now, because you connected them, 2,500 is all yours by default. You don't have it. You can't change it. All right, you can't change it, and they can't change it either. Now, what happens if you have 500 persons who earns $1,000 to get $25,000 daily? What happens if you have 1,000 persons earning $1,000 daily? Friends, $50,000 will be your earnings. Nobody can change it, and there's no cap to it. No cap. Now, what happens if you have 2,000 persons, 2,000 IBOs earning $2,000 on daily basis? Hey, $200,000 is what you earn every day. Now, this may not happen overnight. It may not happen in 1 year. It may not happen in 2 years. But when it happens, when it starts happening eventually, trust me, you can't stop it. You can't stop it. It becomes a wildfire that you can't stop. All right? So why not go out there and help others come in and start taking profits? Like, you know, things are so hard now, but yet people are taking profits in our community. Now, one asked me, how can I raise $2,000 in a very quick way in the next 3 months? I need $2,000 in the next 3 months. How can I do it? And here is what you can do to raise $2,000. That's about 1 million Naira in Nigeria. In your first 1 month, here's the task. Qualify for 2% bonus share pool. Okay? And that will give you personal sales bonus of $250, team sales bonus of $120. Now, since the advent of 2% share pool in November last year, the least payment that have gone out have been $500 plus. So let's assume what you'll be paid with $500. In total, in 1 month, you would have earned $870. That will amount to 435,000 Naira, right? So your first 1 month, you got that. Second month, you repeat the process. It's a system. Just repeat it. You get same 435. But the third month, repeat the process. You get the same thing. So in 3 months, all put together, 90 days, you would have earned 2,610. That is 1.3 million naira. Don't forget that the above earnings is your active income, exclusive of your team members' activities. Who would you want to make this money? Now, these are earnings of flesh and blood like you. These are earnings of people who came in a very short time, in a week, in 2 weeks, in 3 weeks. People made this money as seen on the screen. All right. People made this money as seen on the screen. In 1 month, in 2 months, in 3 months, people made the money as seen on the screen. What did they do? Is simple, very simple. They assisted others come into our space to start taking profit. It's as simple as that. That was all they did. Okay. So for you to have more persons connect and they start taking profit, all right, so here you invite your friends, okay, to be part of what we do every single day. Just invite them, invite, okay, to this place. All right, so our meeting days actually, we changed it no longer every day, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. 6 p.m. GMT +1, that for those of us in Nigeria, 6 p.m. London, 6 p.m. Ghana, 5 p.m. South Africa, 7 p.m. East Africa, 8 p.m. Our friends in Dubai is 9 p.m. your time. Of course, our friends in Turkey, wherever you are, there is time you can join us. Our friends in Canada, you can join us by 1 p.m. US, 12 noon, 1 p.m. your time, you can join us. All right, every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Okay, so as we wrap it up, you can qualify for Samsung phone. This is, of course, for our team, for our friends in Nigeria. Qualify for a brand new Samsung phone, get some good cash to yourself, and drive home a flashy car. Okay, now get to qualify for a next trip taking place in Turkey. All right, and a trip to Turkey, all you need to do is get percentage bonus of 1,500 and T-shirts bonus of $10,000 from now till the end of September. Hey friends, you qualify to be in Turkey come November, December 2021. Now here's what everyone is saying, or people are saying about tonoit. Okay, Duncan Bates said an unfair advantage. Tonoit has given the small guy the unfair advantage in investing in Bitcoin, investing in cryptocurrency. Okay, Steve Watch said, know when to buy and sell. Okay, Florrie said, after 1 week, I have the confidence to start trading. My initial capital grew by over 50%. I am still in shock. Don't be in shock. That's to know it for you. Dr. Vicky had this to say, I took advantage of the opportunity to farm using the report. These has so far enlarged my financial portfolio astronomically. Don't forget, here you'll learn to be a crypto trader, to learn to be an investor in cryptos, you'll learn to be a crypto farmer, all in one. Yes, and to know it. Okay, here's what Levi got to say. I was able to get out of debt, and today I am imparting lives with this amazing opportunity. That is what we represent, imparting lives. I recommend tonoit to anyone who has some extra money they want to invest. There is no better way to invest your money today but in cryptocurrency. And the good news is that you're not investing in tonoit, we're investing in yourself, you're investing in the coins while you take charge of the coins. I love this grammar here. Miriam Jens said, tonoit is helping me through retirement. One way you can program yourself, plan yourself into retirement as you connect with tonoit. Friends, I say, get recognized and rewarded. Live life on your own terms. Welcome to the Amazon of crypto trading, the Amazon of crypto farming, and the Amazon of crypto investment. Friends, this is where to be right now, and this is the time. All right, so I want to say big welcome to all of you once again. If you are joining for the very first time, it's been an amazing time showing you this opportunity. Personally, I'm so excited that this is happening now. And may I also announce to you that it will not be like this forever. No, it won't. So make hay while you have the sun up there. All right? Make it, do it, and do it now. Thank you very much, everyone, for being a part of this movement. Yes, it's a movement of getting people out of poverty, because we are out to impact lives globally. So let's get to respond to your questions. If you have any, go to the chat area, drop your questions, and